So buying a house in Sweden is really cheap.
Really cheap.
Really cheap. Everybody talks about it. But of course, you want to know how much does it really cost to buy a house in Sweden?
So we're going to give you the honest monthly cost that we have, the cost for the house itself, and everything that comes with it.
Everything included. We'll give you the real deal. Let's go.
We are Tim, Dennis, and our cute dog Nala. We bought a house in Sweden, and on this channel we will take you along all our Swedish adventures, step by step. Welcome to lagom.
So let's talk first about the price of the house, which is of course the most important thing and the biggest cost you will make. The prices, of course, they can be really different depending on in which region you are looking for a house. Of course, if you're looking like in a city like Stockholm, or like in the south of Sweden where the most Swedes live themselves, or like Malmö, Skåne area, or Göteborg as well, Gothenburg. So, of course, that will be a lot more expensive. But if you look like in the area where we live, like in Dalarna, a little bit remote, and of course the prices go down. And if you go all the way up to the north, when you're like in a super remote area, or maybe it's even an object that's like really needs to be renovated first and there's a lot of work to do, then of course you can find really, really cheap houses there actually. So I would say that there is something for every budget. And you just really need to know what you're looking for, because also the location, of course, really dictates the price, depending on how big is the area. Is it close to a lake? Is it in a forest? Is it close to a town? Is it in a neighborhood? Whatever. There's so many differences. So for us, we are, I would say, in the middle. So we paid around 94,000 euros. That was a really good price, we think, because the house is in a really perfect state. There was nothing that needed to be done, only cosmetic stuff, but the house itself was perfectly maintained, and there were even like small things that were even better or even extra that we've never seen anywhere before. But we've also seen a bid for another house before that was cheaper. That was only around like 70,000 euros, but there was more work to be done. And there was also a bidding war, which led to us not getting the house because the prices went up all the time. So we bid, and then the other one came straight after, and they always went higher than us. And so in the end, went to the other party. For this house, we didn't really have a bidding war. There was a possibility to bid, of course, and there were people interested. But we were lucky that we bid a good price and that we had a really good connection to the owners. So that also helps. So our place is with an area, garden area, or like outside area of 4,400 square meters. And the house is about like 70, 80 square meters, which is plenty for us. It's more than enough. It feels a lot bigger than that. And that's all for the price and the information on the house in general. So if you buy the house, of course, you have some additional costs. Good things first. So for the realtor, you don't have to pay anything. That is completely paid by the seller. Even though the realtor also acts in your interest and helps you a lot, you don't have to pay anything for them, which is great, I think. So the biggest cost after you buy the house is the tax you have to pay once after you bought the house. It's 1.5% of the price you paid for the house. So in our case, it was around 1,400 euros. But it's of course also an optional thing. If you buy a house, especially if it's a house where you think that needs some work, then you can also get an inspection report. Sometimes it's already available. If it's not, then you have to take care of that yourself, and then it costs around 1,000 euros extra. We've done that before on another house we wanted to buy because we wanted to know what's going on there, and we are not experts. For this house it was not necessary, so we didn't do it.
So of course the most important information you need is what are the monthly costs of a house like this. Because buying the house is one thing, but you have to have enough budget for your monthly additional costs. In our case, we needed a mortgage. We have a mortgage in the Netherlands for this house, which costs us 390 euros a month. So if you are buying buying a house in Sweden from your own money, and then you can deduct the mortgage amount from the total list that we have in this video. Well, other monthly costs, internet. You need a good internet connection if you want to work from home. So that is around 45 euros each month for an unlimited data SIM card that you can get, and you can put it in a router and you have perfect internet like we do here. Then you have the waste disposal. I have a little cheat list here, by the way, if you're thinking like, what is he looking at? Because I don't want to miss out on any of the costs that we have. We want to give you an honest list. So the waste disposal is around 25 euros a month. They come by every 2 weeks, and some containers a bit more often than others. We have 2 containers. We have a lot of recycling that we need to do. I love that about Sweden. They're very forward when it comes to recycling. So 25 euros for that. And 25 euros for the taxes, the property taxes that you have to pay when you have a house like this. This house is around 70 to 80 square meters and a ground piece of 404 square meters. So that will cost you around 25 euros a month. If you have a bigger house, it might be a little bit more. Of course, you have to insure your house as well. We have an insurance that is also including theft and calamities, like weather calamities and stuff. And that's about 74 euros each month. Sorry. Then, of course, we have to pay the electric bill. And that is the highest cost that we have each month. That is around 125 euros per month. Of course, that's a little bit of an estimate because we have not lived here for a full year. And of course, summers can be warm and winters can be really cold. So you'll pay more in the winter and less in the summer. But on average, it's at 125 euros. We have a heat pump that works the whole time when we're not here. So when it's winter time, the house has to be heated because otherwise stuff will freeze. So the warmth pump is working continuously when we are not here. So yeah, that adds up to around 125 euros each month. Then we have some sewer costs because there is a truck coming by each year to clean out our septic tank. And that will cost you around 20 euros each month. If you add it up to like a yearly cost, that's 20 euros per month. And we have another 6 euros to pay for the community that will keep the road clear in the wintertime. And yeah, that's a little extra amount that we pay as well. Then we also want to add the cost of wood in the total mixture because we will heat the house when we're here in the wintertime with the wood stove that we have here. So the wood would cost you around 50 euros a month on average. Because of course in wintertime you'll be using it a lot and in the summer you won't. So we averaged it out. We made a monthly cost out of it so you know what it will add on your monthly budget. But of course in the wintertime it's a lot of money. You'll pay around 90 to 100 euros for a cubic meter of wood, and you'll use, 1 cubic meter per week, I would say. Of course, you have to see how much you'll use if the house is fully warmed or whatever. You can also use warm pump and the stove. But yeah, that's the total amount. So we've listed it somewhere here on the left or the right. Total amount per month, 760 euros.
So talking about costs for renovations, that's super difficult. Of course, we could tell you what we paid, but every situation, every house, every person is super different. So I think it doesn't really help you. So we had to buy mainly paint because we painted different rooms in different colors. And then mostly get furniture for the whole house because it was completely empty except for the kitchen. The kitchen stayed like it is. But all the other furniture we had to buy completely new. And of course that can also change. If you move to Sweden and you just take your own stuff, or maybe you want to buy secondhand or in a different store. So that's of course super individualistic. We didn't have really any like big renovations in the house. So it was really only like cosmetics or really like paints on the wall. We didn't even buy wallpaper or anything. We didn't buy any new floors. So it was all really like perfect shape. So there was really only furniture. And the only thing for outside is like a few garden things, and mainly the big one was the wooden terrace that we had built. That's of course a big cost, but it's of course also something you don't have to do. It's your own choice, and there are also a lot of houses that already have a wooden terrace, for example, so you don't have to do that anymore. So yeah, as you see, it's super individualistic, and yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So in our case, we are not living here permanently, so we have travel costs every time that we go here. And I want to include that in this video as well, because maybe you are thinking about buying a vacation home in Sweden as well. So you might want to have a little grip on those costs as well. Because the total of that cost for us per time that we visit is around 650 euros a round trip. That includes the boat trip that we take from Puttgarden to Denmark. It's a 45-minute boat trip. Then it includes also the Öresund bridge that you have to cross, and it's quite expensive. We actually have like a yearly contract, so the price goes down. So that might be a good tip for you as well if you want to come more often. It also includes a hotel in halfway, because it's quite a long trip. It's like around 19 hours for us, because we have an electric car, so we have to charge in between. If you would drive a regular car, a petrol car, you will spend around 15 hours driving. So we always have a hotel around Malmö, somewhere in that area, so we can spend the night and drive on the next day. So the 650 euros also include 2 nights of a hotel on the way there and the way back. And of course it includes the charging of the car. So if you drive a petrol car, it might cost you a little bit more, because the prices of petrol and electricity are of course different. And it also includes a little bit of like a lunch or a little light snacking that we do on the road. So yeah, that's the price of traveling here back and forth. We wanted to include that for you in this video. So Tim, if you would have known all the costs on forehand, would you have bought this house or not?
I don't know. Yes, 100%. Of course.
Me too. It is, for us, it was the best thing ever that we did. It was such a nice adventure, and we are still enjoying it every second that we are here. So yeah, of course, you have to make up your own budget and see if this is something for you. If you have any questions to us about the budget, let them know in the comment section. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, right? We'd love that.
Yes, please.
We'd love to.
Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything, but it helps us a lot.
Exactly. That will not add up to the monthly cost to subscribe to our channel, right? And yeah, let us know if you have any questions. And we wish you a lot of fun. Also, finding a house if you are on the lookout.
It's a huge adventure, and it's thrilling, and it's a lot of ups and downs, a roller coaster all the time, but it's worth it.
It is worth it. So, and if you're in the area, connect with us as well, because we might do a fika someday. See you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hej då.